Hello, we are Enactus at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Today we will share with you the vision of service that our team has for the community. We will give you an insight to the projects that we have accomplished, the partnerships we have created, and most importantly, the lives that we have impacted. We will share with you the unyielding efforts of students, advisors, and community partners. My name is Rodrigo Barrera III, member of Enactus. Along with me are
Cassandra Ayala, Public Relations Manager.
Claudio Salinas, Project Leader.
Arely Ballines, Project Leader.
Our efforts reside along the southernmost border region of Texas, which expands from the Gulf Coast to the outreaches of Rio Grande City. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, our region is comprised of 4 counties, with a total population of 1.3 million. This area is home to several developing cities, and we're responsible for 10% of the U.S.-Mexico land trade. That is over $42 billion per year. Economic relations with Mexican cities such as Matamoros and Reynosa have turned this agricultural area into one of the fastest growing regions in the United States. With the U.S.-Mexico border only being a few miles away, this region has a unique binational, bicultural, and bilingual presence. However, driving only 30 minutes out of city limits proves that we have much work to do.
In the city of McAllen, our very own hub of trade, 31% of citizens live on or below the poverty threshold, currently at $24,000 for a household of 4. The numbers for the entire region present an even darker picture. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 444,000 people, or 35% of the population, live below this threshold, including 46% of children younger than 17. In fact, we live in the region with the highest poverty rate in the state of Texas. At Enactus, it is our firm belief that education and entrepreneurial action are key in transforming lives, improving socioeconomic conditions, and creating a more sustainable future for us all. Therefore, using the UN Sustainable Development Goals as our compass, we have strategically directed our efforts to target specific areas within our region where we know we can have a significant and positive impact.
As a way to obtain an initial needs assessment and to form bonds with our community, in 2015 we began our first ever Thanksgiving food drive, where we collected enough food to feed 25 families a fully assorted Thanksgiving dinner. In 2016, we challenged ourselves to upscale this project by partnering with our newly formed School of Medicine, and we reached a goal of providing 180 low-income families in our region with full turkey dinners. This year, with the collaboration of the entire College of Business, we were able to provide 120 fully sorted Thanksgiving dinners in 6 different impoverished areas across the UTRGV. Many members were left in tears after talking to these families. We knew our small yet meaningful impact was being felt. Our team was happy to donate the food, but took in mind the proverb followed by Enactus: give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach a man how to fish and he eats for a lifetime. So even if we know that one meal does not change the economic conditions of the residents in these communities, we choose to continue these events because they connect us to our region's needs and remind us of the importance to carry on our efforts to positively impact their lives in a more permanent manner.
These 6 low-income areas are few as many. These communities are also known as colonias and are defined by the Office of Secretary of State as residential areas along the Texas-Mexico border that may lack some of the most basic living necessities such as potable water, sewage systems, electricity, paved roads, and safe and sanitary housing.
In one of these colonias, we met Sister Fatima Santiago, who has been working with the community of Penitas for over 13 years and has established a clinic, a thrift store, a vegetable garden, along with after-school programs. As we learn more about their needs, Sister Fatima introduced us to a very special group of women to whom we refer as the Ladies of Penitas. And we realized these women were already trying to implement entrepreneurial practices to improve their conditions, and we knew we could help.
They were using the center's sewing room as a way of earning revenue through sewn items and other crafts. Unfortunately, they were making no profit as their expenses outweigh the revenues. Through careful analysis of their weaknesses and strengths, we helped them channel their talent and skills towards the creation of a profit-generating business, making reusable canvas bags. With the help of our organization, these women have made over $20,000 in revenue in the past 2 years. With the ladies' input, we named this project Vida Nueva, or New Life.
As we further continued to assess the needs of this project, we realized that these women lack the most essential tools for running a business, such as computer literacy, ability to connect with clients, and English language proficiency. With this in mind, we decided that in order to make Vida Nueva a truly sustainable venture, we had to take a step back and focus on developing their basic business skills. Our assessment revealed the following: the need for these women to improve their language proficiency from Spanish to English, their lack of computer knowledge needed for invoicing as well as managing their Etsy account, the need to establish a more formal organizational structure among the group with one person in charge of business development and client relations.
Our tasks included a creation of a partnership with UTRGV Bilingual Education Student Organization, aka VESSEL, to develop a curriculum for English literacy classes, the development of basic computer proficiency courses by our Enactus chapter, making a commitment to teach these courses to 37 women 5 hours per week during the 2017 fall semester. Furthermore, Enactus, UTRGV, and VESSEL partnered up with South Texas College to solidify this project by having all student members who taught this curriculum go through a certification process to become volunteer teachers through this institution. The purpose of this exercise was to allow women taking these courses to attain a certificate of completion from a recognized institution, such as the community college. Having this certification will further assist them in the advancements of their own professional goals, even if they do not stay with the Vida Nueva project.
The graduation ceremony took place on March 23rd, and it reflected the pride of these women as they accomplished this important milestone, and our own sense of satisfaction to see these women empowered and taking steps towards a better life.
The next step for this venture is to help the women in the Vida Nueva project grow their business with a more steady revenue stream instead of depending on one-off contracts with non-repeat customers. We will do this by creating a student-led committee with the following objectives. Help the women select someone from their group as their business development manager. The person assigned to this position will have to be proficient in English and computer skills. Create an organizational chart for the group to strengthen their own structure. Facilitate a strategic plan session for the group that will allow them to formulate a long-term plan. Work one-on-one with their business development manager to identify and target local businesses where they may be able to sell their bags. Teach the group to create a presence in social media and other avenues where they can tell their story and increase sales. We will evaluate the success of this project by measuring the increase in revenue and repeat customers throughout the coming year.
As a relatively new Enactus chapter, our team just started its efforts in 2015. We realized that we have to be strategic as we choose projects that will create maximum impact in our community and generate revenue for our own organization. The Vida Nueva project we just told you about has had a great impact on the women involved, but it does not generate any funds for our chapter. As we adhere to the UN Sustainable Development Goals, it is our plan to continue our involvement in this and similar endeavors. But we also know that we must have a sustainability plan for our own team's growth and survival. With this in mind, we would like to share with you the 3 main ventures that our team has undertaken. We believe that they align with Enactus's values, provide much needed revenue, and create a triple bottom line approach to our team's efforts because it allows us to earn money through socially responsible initiatives.
Since the summer of 2016, our Enactus team has collaborated with the Texas Manufacturing Assistance Center, or TMAC, and the UTRGV College of Engineering. Together, we created and conducted robotics entrepreneurship summer camps for high school students from IDEA Public Schools. We hope to interest their curiosity in pursuing STEM and business-related careers. Our chapter took on this venture not only as an opportunity to partner with local community leaders for future project development, but also as a revenue-generating source to help fund our projects for the upcoming semester.
For this project, Enactus team members were trained to be coaches, judges, and effective mentors to these high school students. With the guidance of our team and various organizations from the College of Engineering, students designed and manufactured robots which were incorporated into farming ventures that use smart technology for harvesting. Through this curriculum, 200 students were introduced to the world of robotics, while gaining insight into business-related topics such as management, budgeting, product development, and leadership. The last component of the camp introduced these students into a Shark Tank style negotiation as they competed to maximize revenue for their harvest. As a result of this project, we have generated over $10,000 in revenue for our team for the 2016-2017 years. We have now secured another contract to continue mentoring students through this income-generating project during the summer of 2018.
In November of 2017, our team obtained a $20,000 contract with the Consulate of Mexico in McAllen to provide financial literacy training to local impoverished areas of Brooks, Starr, Cameron, and Hidalgo County. Since there is a high number of families migrating to this region, the Consulate dedicates resources to aid in financial education and economic development. Our team applied and obtained this contract, which considered seed money, is increased the knowledge base of segment of population in the following topics: personal budgeting, responsible spending, saving habits, obtaining and managing credit, avoiding fraud, opening and maintaining a bank account, and managing retirement accounts in Mexico and the USA.
Mi nombre es Oliva Rubio, trabajo en el área de atención a comunidades del Consulado de México en Málaga. Bueno, este es un proyecto que pertenece a la comunidad, es del Gobierno de México. Se está llevando a cabo en los 50 consulados, en la red consular de México en Estados Unidos. Y bueno, cuando nosotros nos dimos a la tarea de buscar un colaborador para impulsar este proyecto de empoderamiento económico, vimos que Enactus encajaba en el perfil perfecto porque son jóvenes muy entusiastas que están preparados para impactar positivamente en la comunidad. Son jóvenes que tienen ese compromiso de llevar a la comunidad aquellas herramientas que les van a permitir un mejor nivel de vida en el Valle del Río Grande. Entonces, cuando el consulado se acercó a Enactus, encontramos una respuesta muy positiva y vimos que íbamos a poder colaborar y tener unos resultados muy exitosos en beneficio de la comunidad que vive en esta región.
We started this project in February and thus far have conducted more than 10 workshops this semester across the Rio Grande Valley, reaching hundreds of low-income families and teaching them about the importance of money management and personal spending as they live their daily lives.
Bueno, pues ya los estamos viendo, hemos podido participar en los talleres que están impartiendo estos jóvenes. Las personas se están acercando, sienten que les están brindando información segura, que les va a dar un beneficio no solamente a ellos, sino también a sus familias. Entonces, ¿qué esperamos de este resultado? Colaborar, seguir colaborando y que las familias crezcan y puedan mejorar su situación económica. Eso es lo que esperamos.
Additionally, as an Enactus member and for the duration of this contract, I was selected to work directly with families who may need more personalized financial counsel at the consulate's offices.
Our next project entails our team partnering with the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau, along with several professors from the UTRGV College of Business, to conduct market research surveys amongst tourists at this location. These surveys were designed to aid local officials in assessing economic impact and market demographics for the city of South Padre Island to attract more tourism to the area. Through this project, our contract secures $2,500 per event, and our team has been hired to conduct market research in 10 separate events throughout 2018. This will create a revenue of $25,000 for our chapter. Thus far, we have assessed more than 1,000 surveys in the short months that we have begun.
Through our efforts, we strive to personify sustainable economic growth for our region.
Our team and projects drive the vision of interprofessional teamwork, leadership, and social entrepreneurship.
We have made it our obligation to engage with our community at multiple levels.
We have imagined a better future for us all, identify specific problems, and evaluate sustainable solutions.
We are Enactus, UTRGV.